Once in a city, there lived a very successful businessman. He had only one son, a young boy who was lazy and fun-loving. The boy spent money carelessly and never helped with any work at home. The businessman wanted his son to understand the value of hard work. So one day, he called his son and said, "From today, you will only get dinner if you earn some money during the day." The boy was confused and a little scared, but seeing his father's serious face, he knew he had no choice. That evening, the boy told everything to his mother. Not wanting her son to suffer or sleep hungry, she secretly gave him a gold coin. At dinner, when the father asked about his earnings, the boy quickly showed him the gold coin. The father knew right away that the boy hadn't earned it himself. So he said, "Throw this coin into the well in the courtyard." Without thinking, the boy did as told and then came back to eat. The next morning, the father sent his wife to her parents' house. When the boy woke up, the father reminded him of the rule again. No dinner without earnings. The boy realized his mother wasn't there to help him, so he went to his grandfather. The grandfather gave him some coins. That night, when the boy gave those coins to his father, he again asked him to throw them into the well. Once again, the boy obeyed without hesitation. But the father knew this money also wasn't earned by the boy. So that night, he visited the grandfather and told him not to give the boy any money. The grandfather understood and went out the next day, so the boy couldn't ask him again. The next morning, the father reminded the boy once more about the rule. This time, with no one to help him, the boy had no choice but to go out and find work. After a long search, a shopkeeper finally offered him a small job to carry a heavy trunk to his house for 10 rupees. The boy agreed. By the time he finished, he was drenched in sweat. His feet were hurting, and his back ached badly. That evening, the boy came home and gave the 10 rupees to his father. As usual, the father told him to throw the money into the well. This time, the boy couldn't do it. He refused and began to cry. He said, "Father, my whole body is hurting. I worked so hard for this money, and now you're asking me to throw it away." The father smiled and said, "You only feel the pain when the money comes from your own labor. Earlier, when you got coins from your mother and grandfather, it didn't matter to you to throw them away. But now you understand the value of labor." At that moment, the boy realized the value of labor and how important it is to earn something through effort. He thanked his father for teaching him such a valuable life lesson. From that day, he shed his laziness and began working diligently, cherishing every coin he earned. This story teaches us that the real value of anything in life is felt only when we earn it ourselves through labor. Comfort may feel nice, but it's hard work that builds character, strength, and respect. Sometimes, the toughest lessons leave the deepest impact. So keep going, keep trying, and trust that your labor will never go to waste, for it brings lasting value. If this story touches your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to discover more profound lessons about labor and value, so we can not only hear, but also feel the meaning of living responsibly and cherishing our efforts.